Hey, what's up, everybody? This Eve coming to y'all with another episode of Hit the Sled. Coming to you live on the Hit the Sled Studios, week 5 of the college football season. What a tremendous day of college football today. What an awesome day of college football. Developing situation right now. First quarter, Alabama is up 21-0 over Georgia. Crimson Tide has just come out and just bum rush, for lack of a better word, the Georgia Bulldogs. I don't think Georgia understands what's hitting them right now. Georgia has a senior quarterback in Carson Beck, and to be quite honest with you, he's not doing nothing. It's been 3 and out. He's thrown an interception. The whole Georgia team just feels they're out of place right now. Kalen DeBoer has the Alabama Crimson Tide ready to play. They're at home. This game is in Tuscaloosa. And they're just out here with a lot of energy, taking advantage of all their matchups. And to be quite honest with you, they just flat out dominating Georgia right now. It's a long way to go. It's only the first quarter, but Alabama has all the confidence. Carson Beck looks shell-shocked. He does not look like a first-round quarterback to me. Like I said, he's thrown a pick. He's missing receivers. He's just looking kind of like he's scared. Jalen Milroe, on the other hand, has come out and played like the SEC championship game from last year was not a fluke. To be quite honest with you, he's dominating Georgia. Every one of his passes has been crisp. They've been accurate. They've been right on the money. The receivers are making plays. The offensive line is blocking. And Georgia can't tackle worth a soul in the secondary. They're not doing anything. I don't know what they did over their bye week because they don't look like they practiced. They don't look like they came out ready to go. I don't think they believe that. They thought because Saban was gone, Coach Saban was gone. Hey man, we just got to show up. We just got to come out here and play. They got Jalen Milroe out there. He ain't even got his chin strap buckled. He's just out there just running around doing whatever he want to do. Passes on the money. Playing with supreme confidence. Has no worries in the world. This is something now. Georgia, I don't know what's going on. Offensive line is blocking. They're being more physical. They look like they've been hitting the sled during their bye week. Whereas though Georgia, I don't know what they've been doing. And as the first quarter comes to an end, Georgia, they looking around like, what is going on? Kirby's out there trying to get the defense hype, get the defense together. Man, them boys looking around. They arguing with referees out there. Ref ain't got nothing to do with this. They just whooping y'all butts right now. They just giving it to y'all. And for me, I didn't think that was possible. I did not think that was possible. But here we are. Alabama looks like the better team after one quarter. Now, there's a long way to go, like I said. In situations like this, what Georgia needs, they just need to get a couple first downs. They need to settle the tide. They just need to settle. They just need to settle down. Because they feel like the whole field is slanted against them. Everything is going against them. They feel like they nothing can go right. But to be quite honest with you, They just need a couple first downs. After one quarter, Carson Beck is 2 for 7, 19 yards, and an interception. Hey man, you can't you gotta play better than that. You're supposed to be a first round pick. You got to play better than that. Jalen Milroe, on the other hand, he's 8 for 8, 113 yards, and a touchdown. Now he's ready to go. And he got 8 carries for 42 yards and a touchdown. So Jalen Milroe say, man, I'm the first round quarterback on this field. Not that other dude that got an NIL with a private jet company. Yes, Carson Beck. Carson Beck got a PJ. He got a PJ NIL deal. He got an NIL deal. He can fly around wherever he wants to. I know them people looking around like, man, I might need to get my money back. Kalen DeBoer looks like he had his team prepared. Kalen DeBoer looks like he had his team ready to go. Kalen DeBoer looks like he understands the gravity of this game. Whereas though Kirby, on the other hand, them boys look like Coach Saban ain't out there, so we just gonna run over them. This dude right here that was at Washington got blown out by Michigan in the championship game. The quarterback they had gone. Jalen Milroe can't really throw it. So, man, I ain't worrying about nothing. We're going to go out here and beat these boys. That's how it looked like Georgia took the field. It looks like that was their attitude coming into the game. Well, here we are. They down 21-0 in the first quarter. Alabama offensive line dominating, being physical, out hitting Georgia. Georgia got free guys coming. The coaches scheme it up. The guys coming free can't break down and make the tackle. Why is that? You can't just be running full speed at a quarterback like Jalen Milroe and just you gonna tackle. You got to break down. You got to make him run around it. Former President Donald Trump at the game, they just put him on the screen. So when you look at this situation right here, Alabama is making their case to be the best team in the SEC. Now, it's a long way to go. Like I said, they still got 3 quarters. And like I said, Georgia just needs to make better plays. But Alabama ain't slowing down. Jalen Milroe, man, guys wide open. Wide open. Wide open. That's coaching right there. That's coaching. Georgia coming in with blitzes. Man, Alabama just replacing them. Wide open. 20 yards. Quick. Hey, man. Kirby got to make some adjustments out here. Kirby got to do something. Because if he don't do something, they're going to run him out of town. They're going to run him back. Alabama going to run him right out of town back to Athens. He'll be right back to Athens, Georgia on that Delta flight. That private flight they got from Delta. This ain't now they doing trick passes. Now they out there doing trick passes out there. They like, man, let's go for the killer right here. Let's go for the gusto. Let's make it 28-0. Hey man, this a hell of a situation we got going on right here. When you look at this is going to be one of those games where let's see if Georgia can play from behind. They are behind right now. Let's see if they can be able to bounce back. Let's see how they get back into this game. Because as of right now, it ain't looking like they're going to be back in this game. Because every time they run the ball, they getting 7-8 yards. They just got 7-8 yards right there. Hey man, this ain't good right here. As we go through the college football scoreboard, broadcasting live from the Hit the Sled studios, looking at Illinois versus Penn State, 7-7 game, second quarter, 4 minutes left in the second quarter. Illinois, hey man, if somebody would have told me Illinois would be playing this well before the season started, I'll be like, man, you must be lying. Illinois, nobody knows who the quarterback is. Nobody knows who the running backs are. No, all we know is they play great defense. They are always physical, and they don't care who they playing. They gonna come at you. And here they are. And here Penn State go. Doing Penn State things again. They at home. It's a night out. It's 7-7. 4 minutes left, second quarter. They supposed to got this all-world quarterback. They supposed to have the best defense in the country. They played a bunch of no-name people first 3 games of the year. They look great. Top 10 team. Every time a team mans up against Penn State always 4-10. We're going to see whether or not this is going to be the case. But I'm going to tell you like this. Illinois is not going, you're going to have to beat them. They're not going to beat themselves. Brett Villimer, ever since he became a head coach, when he took over Wisconsin all those years ago, before he left to go to Arkansas, before he left, and then he started coaching in the league for Bill Belichick. He always had a tough-minded team. And here we go again. He got a tough-minded team again. I don't know who that quarterback is, number 9. Man, some dude named Altmaier. But he out there running, though. The fighting the line now, they fighting all along. Look, he stand back there, nobody open. He said, hey, let me throw this, let me run around. I'm going to run around, make some plays, first down. Anytime you playing a team that you supposed to be better than, you can't give them confidence. Because when you give them confidence, they're going to come back to bite you. And right now, Illinois is fighting with Penn State. Illinois is driving. Illinois is driving. That's what they do. And they're going to be there to the end. Look at that running back number 3. Man, that dude already been about 230. Just running hard. Man, Penn State, man, all you got to do is just keep running that pill. Just keep running and find the line now. James Franklin is a hell of a recruiter. James Franklin get talent. James Franklin should have been the coach of Maryland. Now, I'm happy that Coach Locks is there now. But when the Fridge was there, Franklin was the offensive coordinator. He was supposed to be head coach and waiting. They let that man go, and he ended up at Vanderbilt. He did a tremendous job at Vanderbilt. He used that to become the head coach of Penn State. And he's done after replacing whatchamacallit that went to the league. That's at Boston College now. He did a tremendous job. He get to Penn State. He's recruited extremely well. But every time he comes to play, he's always going, anytime he plays a team that has a lot of physicality about him, they always go down. He got these athletes. They built for the spread. All you got to do is just line up double tight, meaning that you got 2 tight ends on the field, fullback, running back, just run that ball. You're going to get at Penn State all the time. You're going to get at them. You're going to get at them, man. You are going to get at them. Now, when it comes to Drew Aller, the quarterback of Penn State, he got all the talent. I got to see him do it on the big stage. This is a big stage right now. Now they fight. They playing in Illini. Illinois. Hey, Illinois might not be Ohio State, might not be Michigan, might not be the Ducks at Oregon, but they coming in. They ain't scared. They ain't scared. And they looking like, man, we're going to beat these boys. That's what they saying. They said, we're going to beat these boys. And that's what they trying to do. That is what they trying to do. It looks like Alabama just scored again. 28-0 Georgia, 28-0 Alabama. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Georgia's getting their butt handed to them tonight. Georgia is getting a butt handed to them tonight. This is. I didn't see this one coming. I thought Georgia, man. Georgia had this Carson Beck. He's supposed to be first round quarterback. He's supposed to be a first round quarterback. Jalen Monroe is playing like the first round quarterback. Man, this is unbelievable. But it's a still long game. Long game. Georgia got to make some adjustments. Just make some adjustments. Get some first downs, and just see where you can go from there. But this is tough right here. Nobody expected Alabama up 28-0. Games like this, you just need to weather the storm and just get some first downs. I keep saying that. You got to get some first downs. Get yourself going. Just get yourself going. Get a touchdown. Get a touchdown or two. Just start slowly chipping away. You're not going to score 28 points on one drive. You got to slowly chip away at this. Give your defense some time to come up with some answers. But Carson Beck got to lead these boys now. Now we're going to find out where he's at. If he's really that guy he's supposed to be. Now we're going to find out. We're really going to find out where is he at. It don't look like he's that guy. Doesn't look like it. But we'll see. As I talk to you guys in the Hit the Sled studios, you got halftime. Penn State still 7-7 with Illinois. 2-minute warning. You got Clemson up 17-7 over Stanford. Clemson has slowly weathered the storm. Georgia put that whooping to him. And dab on them boys slowly weather the storm. Now, they ain't really played nobody. They're not going to play nobody either for the rest of the time, rest of their schedule. Clemson got a nice little easy schedule going on. Clemson got enough time to get themselves. They got their burns together. They got Florida State next week, Wake Forest, Virginia. They play Louisville, who just lost in Notre Dame. We'll talk about that. At Virginia Tech, Penn State, the Citadel, and then South Carolina. You notice you don't hit on Miami on that schedule. If they play Miami, it'll be in the ACC championship game. Man, I'm gonna tell you this. Clemson gonna be right there. And after what we saw from Miami yesterday, I don't know. Miami real suspect on that defense. Their defense look real suspect out there. Giving up all those yards, giving up all those points. The Virginia Tech, a middle of the road Virginia Tech team. Man, if you trying to play with the big boys, you got to play better defense than that. Your defense got to be better than that. If you trying to play with the big boys. So you got that going on. You got Ohio State at Michigan State. Ohio State up 17-7. The Buckeyes looking like the Buckeyes. Now, that's another team too. We don't know much about them, but we'll find out when they play Oregon. The Buckeyes don't play nobody. They play Penn State later on, and then they play Michigan. I'm going to get to my Wolverines later. That's another situation right there. But you got that going on, and now you got Illinois driving to get the score. Hey, what I tell you guys about Penn State, man, that's a flag right there. Illinois is driving. They're in the red zone. 2nd and 1 from like the 2. Or excuse me, they at the 5. 4, I should say. 2nd and 1. Quarterback sneak. Why am I going to give it to the running back? I could just sneak and get that first down. That's what I'm going to do. Man, Brett Villemer, he ain't no nonsense. We're going to run this ball. We're going to run it in here, get that first down. We ain't going to play around 2nd and 1, try to do something crazy. Nah, let's get this first right here, buddy. Let's get this first right here. Let's get this first down. Let's get this first. We're not going to play around. We're going to do what we need to do to score that touchdown. The final line now. I like to watch Illinois play because Illinois old school. They were real good 2 years ago. They were really good. Then they slack off. See, Illinois is one of those teams where they don't get all the recruits. They're not going to be in the top 10. They're not going to be in the top 15. They're not going to be in the top 20. They're going to be from 25 to 30, 30 on down. That's where they're going to be at. But lo and behold, them dudes right there play hard. By the time you look up in the season, Illinois got 9 wins. You be like, where they get their 9 wins from? How they get it? Man, they get it by playing physical. Dude just dropped the fumble, the snap though. That was a bad play on their part. But these are the type of teams right here. Center just snapped it over the guy's head, over the quarterback's head. These are all, hey, man, listen, team like Illinois, they're just gonna do the fundamentals better than you. That's what they're gonna do. They're gonna play hard nose. They're gonna be solid. They're not really gonna do nothing to hurt themselves. That's what they're gonna do. Next game we're gonna talk about. We're gonna talk about Iowa State Houston. That's a 3-0 game, 3rd quarter. Hey man, that's enough of that one. The next game we're gonna talk about before we get to my Wolverines is Coach Prime and the Colorado Buffaloes. In my opinion, Coach Prime and the Buffs had their best win in Coach Prime tenure at Colorado. Colorado went into Central Florida and beat them boys. Colorado had a great plan. They ran the ball. Shador wasn't hit too much he was hit, but for him, not getting hit as many times was like, man, it was like a walk in the park for him. But they actually did something I didn't think they could do, which is they ran the ball. Man, did they run the ball. For them, I should say. Colorado ran the ball 29 times for 128 yards, 2 touchdowns. That's tremendous right there. That is exactly what you want. You see, now teams can respect they run. You see, now Shador could be more effective. Now Shador, the passing game is going to be even better. Man, listen, this thing here, if Coach Prime and them can get that run game going, see, now they're going to buy. When you're going to buy, you got to win. You're going to be happy. You feeling good. All your nicks and knacks going to heal a lot faster when you coming off that win. Going into your bye week. Now, when they come out they bye, they got Kansas State. That's a different animal right there. Kansas State today beat Oklahoma State in Manhattan, Kansas. Kansas State is a tough team, man. They're a really tough team. But that game is in Boulder, though. If that offensive line can continue to develop, if that offensive line can continue to develop, if that offensive line can continue to protect and get somewhat of a semblance of a running game consistently, man, I'm going to tell you something. They do that. If they do that, they can really cause some trouble in the Big 12. I got to give Phil Loho a lot of credit. Coach Phil had them boys ready to play today. They were running the ball. They were physical. Now, I still think they right tackle is a problem. But some of the issues that they were having up front as far as picking up the blitz and stuff like that, they did do a good job doing that today. Coach Malzahn and Oklahoma and UCF, Central Florida, came in leading the country in rushing. They ran the ball today 44 times for 177 yards and averaging 4 yards a carry. For them, that's way they can't win a game like that. They're a running team. And for them to run the ball 44 times and only get 177 yards, that's a great job by Colorado defense. Colorado new defensive coordinator from the Bengals is getting his footing in college football. He coming from the Bengals. He was a secondary coach for the Bengals, and they are slowly rounding in the form. I just think, man, I got to give Coach Prime a lot of credit here. Coach Prime has got these guys slowly rounding in the form. You got to give Coach Prime a lot of credit for that. You got to give Coach Prime a lot of credit. So when you look at the Colorado Buffalo, man, because you look at this, Shedeur went 28 for 35, 290 yards, 3 touchdowns. He threw a pick on the first possession. He threw a pick on the first possession. First possession of the game, he threw a pick. Now, that did not hurt Colorado. They ended up coming back and making hay and dominating the rest of the game, winning by 27. And I just think, man, hopefully they can keep this going. Man, I'm gonna tell you this. I want everybody, man, if you want to hit the sled, you need to pay attention. How does Colorado handle success? How does Colorado handle success? They're success. They're getting successful in that. How are they going to handle it? Are they going to be prepared? Are they going to be ready for Kansas State in 2 weeks? That's extremely important. Game now 28-7. Hey, gotta get a stop. You can't score 21 points in one possession. All you can do, get a stop, slow them down, and then keep it moving. USC beat Wisconsin today. USC, man, round it's a long season. With the college football playoff now, you ain't got to go undefeated. You could be two losses get you in there. You get you 2 losses. You can get you 2 losses today, man. So I'm looking at this with Coach Prime. Tremendous job by him and his staff getting these boys prepared. Going into their bye week 4-1, 2-0 in the Big 12. Man, that's a great accomplishment by Coach Prime and them. They 2 wins away from being bowl eligible. I just think, man, they got to keep this thing going now. They got a lot to work on still. But the D-line played very well today. They were getting pass rush with just their front four. They didn't have to blitz a lot. Georgia could not tackle in the secondary. I don't know what the DBs are doing. Alabama, these dudes just running right through them. Right through them. It's like, man, I don't know what's going on. And then they try and blitz. They blitzing, man. The guy 20 yards secondary trying to come on a safety blitz. You ain't never going to get there on time. You ain't never going to get there on time. So, man, this a developing situation where the Crimson Tide is leading Alabama. It's leading, excuse me, Georgia, excuse me. So we're gonna keep an eye on this one. And as we continue to look at these games from earlier today, one of the games I got to talk about is my Michigan Wolverines, folks. We can't throw the football. We can't throw the football. We got Alex Orji out there. Alex Orji today threw the ball. I'm about to tell you right now. Alex Orji is currently, he threw the ball today. He was 10 for 9. He didn't throw the ball 18 times. Hold on. I'm about to tell you. Let me go back. And Milroe is running right through Georgia. I don't know what's going on with Georgia. Georgia is like they in quicksand over there. Alex Orji threw the ball. He went 10 for 18 for 86 yards. Man, let me tell you something. They playing like Bo out there, like Bo Schembler out there coaching. Alex Orji can't do nothing passing. Sharon Moore got his job cut out. He got a hell of a job ahead of him. Because when you look at Michigan's schedule, by them not being able to throw the football, because they can't throw the football, they go to Washington next. They play at Washington. They go to Illinois. Arch rival. Then they got Michigan State, and then they play the Ducks. Then they go to Indiana, Northwestern, and at Ohio State. I'm gonna tell you like this. I'm gonna be flat out. Hit the sled. I will always tell you the truth. They will not beat Ohio State throwing the ball for 86 yards. That ain't happening. Don't let nobody lie to you. They are not gonna beat the Buckeyes throwing the ball 86 times. It will not happen. It won't happen. Don't let them lie to you, man. It will not happen. Michigan needs a quarterback. I don't know if Alex Orji is going to be able to take that dramatic of a step, but in the next couple seasons, if Michigan does not get another quarterback, because right now I don't know if Alex Orji can take that next step. If they don't go get a quarterback, Sharon Moore will be fired in 2 seasons. At the most 3. At the most 3. They got to have a quarterback. If they don't have a quarterback, Sharon Moore eventually will get fired soon, because you're not going to survive in modern day football running the ball 35 times, 45 times. Michigan today, the situation today was they ran the ball today 43 times. Think about that. Michigan ran the ball today 43 times and threw the ball 18 times. They were 10 for 18 for 86 yards. They ran the ball 43 times for 155 yards. That's unsustainable. You're not going to beat good teams like that. Today, they were up 24-3 going into the 4th quarter. The score ended up 27-24. Illinois took advantage. Michigan couldn't throw the ball. Illinois got them in predictable 3rd and longs, and Alex Orji couldn't complete a pass. They were dudes running wide open. Alex Orji couldn't hit him. Now, I am not going to beat down this young man. It's just that he's limited. He's limited. He's extremely limited. I've gone over this story before. Michigan should not be in a situation where they're playing Alex Orji at quarterback. It's just a fact. Alex Orji, this level of play is too big for Alex Orji playing quarterback. Alex Orji, the level he should not be playing quarterback at Michigan. He's not ready. He's not ready. He's not ready. And that's no fault of the young man. He just needs time. He just needs time. But unfortunately, Michigan is competing for Big Ten championships and national championship. That's the standard. And unless Alex Orji gets dramatically better in the next couple weeks, they're not going to get there. The way it's looking, Michigan is easily an 8-4, 7-5 team. Now, they already got 4 wins. They 4-1. They could get 4 more wins, but they won't be competing for the most. The highest I can see Michigan playing for. Michigan is being 8-4. I don't think Michigan go 9-3. If Michigan go 9-3, that means they beat Washington on the road. They beat a feisty Illinois team on the road. Beat Indiana on the road. And then they beat the Ducks. That's a tough slog right there. That's tough, man. That's real tough. That's tough right there. I don't think that's gonna happen. I don't think that's gonna happen. So we got a real situation here where Sharon Moore got his job. Him and Kirk Campbell, they got their job cut out for him because to get Alex Orji up to speed, Jamin Davis is not ready. Are you gonna put Davis Warren back in there? I don't think so. Jamin Davis is not ready yet. The young freshman, he's not ready yet for that work. So what are you gonna do then? Michigan got a hell of a situation ahead of him. A hell of a situation ahead of him. Defensively, Michigan has been used to playing such a high-level defense, which they still are. But you're seeing some stuff that went on that didn't go on with Jim creeping in. The personal fouls. You never used to see that with Jim. Jim ain't going for that. Michigan used to go 3, 4, 5 games, only had 2 penalties. You see the penalties creeping in. Penalties today on defense kept drives alive for Minnesota, which ended up costing them at the end. Now, they got Coach Wink in there. Coach Wink is running that Ravens defense. That's what they wanted to do. They wanted to keep that Ravens defense. I thought that was a good idea. Keep the kids, get the young men, keep them used to the playbook and everything. Coach Wink calling a totally different game from Ben McDonald and Jesse Minter. A totally different game. It's not even close. Georgia came up with a stop. That's what they need. That is what they need. They needed a stop. They needed a stop. Now they got it. So now they need a touchdown. They needed that stop. Georgia needed it. So now here you go. Here we go. Coach Wink and them boys, they calling a totally different game than Jesse Minter and Coach Mike McDonald. Totally different game. The coverages in the secondary is not the same. The coverages by the linebackers are not the same. It's a totally different game. Coach Wink blitzing, man. Coach Wink bringing pressure. And Carson Beck just threw, I don't know where he was throwing that ball. He just threw a pick. Now, I don't know who said he was a first-round pick. He ain't playing like it. He ain't playing like it. Coach Wink is calling a totally different game. Totally different game. It's like night and day. It's night and day. It's night and day compared to what Jesse Minter used to call, and Coach Mike McDonald. Totally different game. So you had a situation now. Now they got some stuff to clean up. Hopefully they can get it together. But man, it's gonna be tough, man. Michigan, it's gonna be tough on my Wolverines this season. I see 7-5, 8-4 easy. Transition year, they need to go find them a quarterback. There's absolutely no doubt about it. They gotta go find them a quarterback. Because without a quarterback, they will not be competing at a high level. Because them boys they got coming in there, them Ohio State ain't the Buckeyes ain't dropping off. The Buckeyes are not dropping off. The Buckeyes are playing at a high level. They are not dropping off. So, and if you don't have a quarterback, you're in trouble. If you don't have a quarterback, you're in trouble. So Michigan got to do something. We got to do something. And if we don't have a quarterback, we ain't going to be doing nothing. Carson Beck, they showing Kirby talking to Carson Beck. I don't know what he telling them, but he telling them, son, I don't know what's going on with you. I don't know if you point shaving or what you're doing, but whatever you're doing is not good enough. Clearly, it is not good enough. Clearly, it is not good enough. So when you look at this, look at the situations going on right now, college football scoreboard, hit the sled, broadcasted live from the Hit the Sled studios. We got Clemson, third quarter, 20-17 over Stanford. A bomb burner game going on in Houston, 3-0 Iowa State. Oh, man. Can you believe somebody paid to go watch that? Man, you know there's people in the stands down there in Houston, man. Somebody paid to go watch that game right there. Somebody paid to go watch Houston and Iowa State, and it's 3-0 third quarter. The Buckeyes putting it on Michigan State 24-7. Illinois, Penn State, still 7-7, halftime. LSU beating South Alabama 35-3. I don't know how LSU still playing South Alabama in week 5, but here we are. They sure are. Notre Dame beat Louisville 31-24. Like I said, Kansas State, tough team. They got to play Colorado and Coach Prime and them 42-20. The shocking game to me was Oklahoma over Auburn. I was watching this game, and Auburn had this game. They were up fourth quarter, and all of a sudden, Oklahoma just, snuck around. I changed the channel, come back to it. I said, man, what happened here? 27-21, what happened? What happened is Oklahoma snuck out there with a victory. Oklahoma, first road game in the SEC, went down there in Auburn and snuck the win. Snuck out of Jordan Head with a win. Hugh Freeze is 2-3. Hugh Freeze done left Liberty, came back to the SEC. They 2-3. Are they gonna run Hugh Freeze out of town? I don't think so. So, man, this This college football scoreboard, man, it's crazy. One of the games I want to talk about though is Texas playing Mississippi State. And the reason why I want to talk about this game is Arch Manning. It's Arch Manning. Arch Manning played his first SEC game. Arch Manning went 26 for 31, 324 yards and 2 touchdowns. Hey, man, let me tell you something, man. Let me tell you something. I don't know if Sock going to go back to Quinn Ewers. I don't know. Is Quinn Ewers going to get his job back? Is Quinn Ewers going to get his job back? That's the question you got to ask yourself. Is Sock going to replace Quinn Ewers? Is Sock going to replace? Going to put your Quinn Ewers in there over Arch Manning? Arch playing well, man. 26 for 31, 324 yards, 2 touchdowns. You going to take Arch out? You going to take him out? Is Sock going to take him out? Because he take him out. If he takes him out, Carson Beck almost threw another pick. If he take him out and Quinn Ewers doesn't play well, what he's going to do then? It's a developing situation down there in Austin. And I've never seen a quarterback, except for Lamar Jackson, a non-running quarterback, have his mouthpiece hanging from his face mask. Carson Beck ain't no running like Lamar. Why has he got his mouthpiece hanging? Quarterback never have his mouthpiece hanging other than Lamar. Lamar, the only quarterback I ever saw, got a mouthpiece, that mouthpiece I used to have, where it covers your whole. Where's he throwing his ball, man? Where's Carson Beck throwing his ball? Carson Beck is playing like he point shaving out there. He playing like he point shaving. Man, this is crazy right now what's going on. This is crazy. Carson Beck looked like he point shaving out there. But Arch Manning had an outstanding game today against Mississippi State. Now, Mississippi State 1-4. They 0-2 in the conference. Mississippi State, man, they don't win. They don't win the weather. They don't win the. They man, it's over for them. It's over for them. I don't know where Arch was throwing that ball right there, but he getting, man, he just. Excuse me, Carson Beck. I don't know where Carson Beck was throwing that ball. Man, Carson Beck looked like straight. That should be intentional grounding. That should be a safety. That should be a safety. Man, Carson Beck looked like hot garbage out there, man. If they had somebody behind him, they should bench him. And they telling me he a first-round quarterback. Man, they a lie. Yeah, that's hey, they just called it safety. It's 30-7. Man, Alabama, this 37 out there. It's 30-7 out there on Georgia right now. Man, listen here. And Georgia got to go to Austin in a couple weeks. They got to play Texas. Hey, this thing for the Bulldogs. Now, we should have saw this. I should have saw this coming, because 2 weeks ago they were struggling against Kentucky. Kentucky had them dead to rights. They done came in with that same last days ago attitude. They talking now. You got dudes talking to you got dudes talking to the quarterback. Quarterback is seeing. How you gonna have these other dudes talking to the quarterback? Quarterback the leader. Nobody should even be talking to him. But they feel as though he playing so terrible, we gotta wake him up. We gotta wake our quarterback up. Man, it's a crazy situation right now in Tuscaloosa. Kalen DeBoer is showing his chops as a head coach. Gotta give him credit. Gotta give him credit. Kalen DeBoer is playing outstanding game. You got dudes coming up to the senior quarterback trying to encourage him. This dude right here, they told me he's supposed to be first round. That's what I heard. That's what I saw Mel Kiper talking about. That's why I saw all these draft analysts talking about that Carson Beck is a first round pick. I don't know how. How is he a first round pick? Looking like that. You first round pick, there's no way you should be down 30-7. No way you should be down 30-7. But man, I'm gonna tell you this. This is why they play the games. This is why they play the games. It's a minute and 30 left. The Tide at midfield. They got to return on the safety. Man, they at midfield. Even if the flag against them, they getting at the 40. A minute and 30 left, and they can go back. They can go down and score more points. It might be 37-7 out here. It might be 37-7 out here, man. Man, Georgia, man, Kirby got to answer for this. Getting a whooping like this, Kirby got to answer for this. Kirby got to answer for this. Somebody got to ask Kirby that question. How can y'all come out here looking like that? Somebody got to ask Kirby that. How can you come out here looking like that? This is a big game off a bye week. And let me tell you something. Georgia got all the talent. Georgia got all the talent. Georgia got Georgia get everybody, man. Look at that. Wide open. Man, they got people out there wide open. Wide open. Wide open. Man, they getting out coached out here. I'm gonna just say it. Georgia getting out coached. Georgia getting out coached. Georgia getting out coached. They flat out getting out coached. Man, they go out here, man, get another 3. It's 33-7. Look at this. Look at this. First down. It's 53 seconds left. Man, they get another touchdown. That's what I'll be trying to do. Get another touchdown. Get another touchdown. That's what I would be trying to do. Get another touchdown. Man, this Kirby got an answer for this. This whooping they taking right now, Kirby got an answer for this. Kirby has to answer for this. He got to. They keep trying to blitz up the middle, trying to get there. They're not getting there. You got Proctor over there blocking 2 people. You got the left tackle, the young man on Caden Proctor. He out there blocking 2 people. He first round. When he come out next year, oh, they running flea flickers. They doing it all. And they throwing the screen. That was a bad play call. Good play by Stocks. Good play. Good play. Good play. It's a situation, man. So, man, listen. I'm gonna tell you this. Hit the sled. We always gonna tell you the truth here on Hit the Sled. Man, Kirby gonna have a lot to answer for getting beat like this. Got a lot to answer for. He got to answer for this, because this right here, this is totally a total surprise. But they getting beat down. They getting beat down. So it's a credit to Kalen DeBoer and his staff to what they've done. They've done a tremendous job. It's a credit to them. And as we move forward tomorrow, big game in the National Football League. Man, I'm gonna tell you this: the NFL The NFL never stops. The NFL never stops giving you what you need. Tomorrow, you got a rivalry game, Saints at the Falcons, Rams at Chicago. I'm gonna talk about that briefly. Minnesota, Green Bay. That's gonna be a good game right there. Pittsburgh at the Colts. Denver at the Jets. You got Philly at Tampa. Cincinnati at Carolina. Cincinnati got to get a win. They got to beat Carolina, man. If not, the season is over. Jacksonville at Houston. Doug Peterson playing for his job. Doug Peterson is playing for his job right here. Doug Peterson is playing for his job. You got Washington at Arizona. Jane Daniels against Kyler Murray. That's a big game. Let's see how our Commanders handle success. Had a big win on Monday night against a desperate Jets team. You got New England against San Francisco. I saw something the other day. Brandon Ayuk for the San Francisco 49ers. He held out during training camp. Held in, I should say. Didn't get paid. Eventually, first during training camp, he didn't get paid. Towards the end of camp, he accepted the deal that was on the table. Since he's been back, he's been playing below average at best. He's been playing terrible. Debo out, Kittles was out. And all these boys, they need Brandon Ayuk. Brandon Ayuk been playing terrible. Last week, Jennings was the guy last week. Not Ayuk. Jennings was the guy. Now, mind you, he's got his money. Brandon Ayuk has got his money, but he ain't stepping up. So you fast forward this week during practice, everybody else got on black shorts in practice, but Brandon Ayuk got to be the one. Brandon Ayuk is the one that got to come out there with red shorts on. Head coach Kyle Shanahan tells him, tries to get him to go back in the locker room and change. He don't want to go back and change. You see what I'm saying? These people here put the trust in you. They drive you. They give you your money. Now you feel like just because you got your money, you can do what you want to do. Come on, man. Come on, Brandon. Be professional. Be a pro. Be a pro, man. You got to be a pro. You got to be a pro, man. So we're going to see how they come out. They play the Patriots. Patriots had 10 days off. So we'll see how they come out in that game. You got Cleveland against the Raiders. Raiders fell flat in their home debut last week against the Panthers. Man, Deshaun Watson. Cleveland got Deshaun Watson. But, man, that's interesting. That's an interesting game right there. Then you got Kansas City against the Chargers. Chargers went to Pittsburgh last week, and they got beat. They got beat down, man. Well, they didn't get beat down, but it's a tough situation with Justin Herbert being hurt. Herbert got a high ankle sprain, couldn't make it all the way, couldn't finish the game. You got Joey Bosa hurt again. You got Joey Bosa again dealing with a groin injury. He's hurt. Then you got Kansas City coming into town. Man, that's tough sledding there, man. That's going to be tough on the Chargers. Let's see how they play. And then the Sunday night game is Buffalo against the Ravens. That's another tough one right there. So the National Football League never stops. Then on Monday night, you got Tennessee at Miami, the Will Levis Bowl against Tyler Huntley. Then the game I would like to see is Seattle against Detroit. That's a tough one right there. Seattle playing well. Mike McDonald doing a great job. Then we got the Detroit, the Lions. The Lions, man. The Lions are playing well. Lions doing a good job too. So it's one of those deals where it never ends in National Football League. Constant games. Give it to you. It's the soap opera of the fall. Soap opera. It's always something going on in the National Football League. Man, so with that being said, man, can't wait to bring you Hit the Sled, NFL Scoreboard, broadcasting live from the Hit the Sled studios. And we're gonna be coming at you talking about the Commanders, headline by the Commanders game, going over everything that went on at the 1 o'clock games. We're gonna be talking about that. We're gonna be bringing all that work to you, man. I truly appreciate everybody that's watching me, following me, and doing and supporting everything that I'm doing. Please subscribe to the please subscribe and hit the like buttons, man. I truly appreciate everybody, man. Do that for me. Hit that subscribe, hit that like button, man. I truly appreciate everybody watching me, coming on, supporting Hit the Sled, man. We just coming at you, trying to give you the real information to help us get where we need to go. Understand football from an offensive lineman's point of view. I truly appreciate all the love. Can't wait to talk to you tomorrow. Hit the Sled, NFL Scoreboard. Be with you tomorrow. By that, have a good night and God bless you. Peace.